Hey everyone, welcome back to some more FGO Yu-Gi-Oh! Lostbelt 4, because I never learned to say it right. Yuga Kshetra. Yuga Kshetra. It's pretty cool. But yeah, finally we're back. I'm sorry I'm a bit slow, it's just that I feel like I have a lot to do, but at the same time not. I don't know what's going on, my brain is not working. You will form your party immediately. Oh sure. More arrows. So I can level up Tel's fucking skills. Thank you. God's commander? That sounds terrifying. Oh man, is it just one more day of nice weather and shit? Ah, bruh. Look at the flowers. Anger, fury, rage is all I've got. Goddamn bastard. Servant memories are weird. It doesn't matter if they are from before your cured body's age or after. Everything that ever happened to you while you were alive come flooding to your head all at once. Yeah, that must be really mindfuck when you think about it. Because the servants, from what I understand, literally, when they're summoned, they have knowledge about from like their entire own history, plus like the human history to the point where they are now. Like, aka Saber could learn to like drive a car and all that jazz. That must really hurt the brain, won't it? I feel like he has pulse in my skull, man. They're simultaneously your own memories and the recollection of a complete stranger. Facts you know to be true and lies no more real than a dream. I think that's why I remember, why I know what I once did. I remember the end of the war, when I heard that this statue must cowardly plot had succeeded, that my father had been killed. I remember when I heard that Bhima had sheathed to inflict a fatal wound on Duryodhana, the oldest of the 100 Kaurava princes. Everything inside of me vowed them that I would make them pay. What? Fancy! I swore I would exact revenge on them by any means necessary. So I chose to sneak in under cover of night and murder all of my enemies in their sleep. Wow. You think that cowardly, criminal, an affront to all that is good and just? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I was so angry I didn't care about anything else. I think that's when I threw away everything in me besides fury. How is he not a berserker? This is legit berserker material. I mean, I assume we can get an Ash berserker in future. I let my fury swallow me whole until I was nothing more than a beast, a vessel of pure rage. To put in another word, that was the moment Ashvatman became no more than anger incarnated. So of course, the peaceful scenery of the Karta Yuga only infuriates me. The sweet scent of pollen, the sun gentle's ray, the birds happy chirping. His only response to it is to grow ever more enraged. Everything he sees, and just sees, makes him angry. But I think that anger him most are those he sees but constantly, and never. Yeah, dude, honestly, I find this really actually kind of weird, because he really showcased all the traits of Berserker, you know? Literally being consumed by anger and fury, like. And then you have Berserkers that don't feel like Berserkers really, like Nightingale. Well, she's a Berserker because she's like, oh, heal. But, you know, when you first, like, you really don't get a Berserker, she is as very dedicated. This is more like a Berserker guy. Oh, I'm happy they don't just go, you know, a little bit variation of the archer style, so to speak. He's always angry, always. Yeah, he seemed to be the pissed off kind of guy. There we go. That takes care of a lot. Out of season, Kali. Guess you can't even go through the Karta Yuga without running into at least one. You know, there was always some dumb beast up in the mountain who forgot to hibernate for the winter too. Ah. I guess so. I always hunt them whenever I happen to see one. There's no telling what sort of trouble a dumb beast could get up to. Clearing away otherwise unfair or impossible obstacle is just part of the job.
Thank you for saving me, God. It showed up so suddenly, and I will be praying since it's still called a Yuga.
Go back to your room and pray. Child. Don't worry about that. And I'm not a god, just an hired hand.
Eh?
I'm sorry, you don't have to worry about that either. Anyway, you did great holding it together. I'm proud of you.
Aw, see? He's like a nice grandpa.
My goblin god is patting my...
Aw, dude. Seriously, this is a nice guy, man. Ah, Nissa.
Are you okay too?
Admonishment, you're late for the meeting. I had no choice but to come get you.
Whoops, is it that time already? Sorry about that. Well, see you later, son.
Bye. Thank you, Ian.
Do you like kids?
Who can say? That's a little bit sneaky.
And of course it froze the fucking camera. Honestly, I really like Tell, and I love the fact that my two favorite archers is literally Tell and Moriarty. I think you all can see the correlation between these two characters and what I kind of like.
I like my silver daddies. Sorry I'm late.
I cannot believe you made me carry you with my windfire wheel.
Well, I had a great time. Thanks for the thrill ride. There's a lot of those thrills were more chills at the idea of showing up here late. I'm just a regular guy. I'm not nearly important enough to keep a mythology hero waiting, let alone a god.
Advice. There is no point saying what you do not mean. Besides, you're something of a mythological hero yourself now.
True.
Anyway, I hate to steal the spotlight of showing up late to the party, but I got something to discuss. I was hoping Ash could help with this, but I guess it's not here.
Answer. I cannot predict his action. Our master allows him to act freely. Thus, I have no intention of picking him up.
Okay, she's like RoboCop, but Nissa cop. Affirmative. Drop your weapons now. Right? No! Ah, my balls! Ah!
Guess I'll have to talk you guys up this then, if that is alright with you. Anyway, I just noticed a little while ago that there's a few sacred beasts in my area than there are supposed to be.
Query, you think it's them?
Probably. I'm guessing they have the way of surviving the big guy's noble phantasm. Don't you find it interesting, seeing how you overcome death yourself? What? Don't be ridiculous. That's just a reconstruction. It has nothing to do with the concept of death. I couldn't care less about it. So no, I don't find it interesting. Besides, I'm sure the guys there already knew. He just didn't say anything.
Well, yes, that's true. It is almost certainly the case that they managed to escape to the safe zone. But regardless, the fact remains that the interloper would interfere with the god's sandbox. I mean, his beautiful reign have survived. That strikes me as a grave problem. A very grave problem indeed, no? There, as you can see, he agrees with me quite vehemently. Oh, dude, I like Limbo Man. And I'm also equally terrified over him. Seriously, dude, he's so cool, but also freaky as fuck. He gave me so many mixed vibes. Should I have a boner? Should my boner be reversed up my butthole? I don't know. I am confused. Indeed, as a Locapola whom he's passed and embedded with divinities. Surely you understand that much without the likes of me spilling it out, no? Now then, what do you plan to do about this?
Well, I've just been planning to point Ash in that direction and let him go nuts.
I love the honesty, like,
You know what? We point the direction and Ash deals with it. Go, Ash.
honestly, I mean, that sounds like probably the best way. Like, Ash going fucking bonkers on us. Like, I mean, for our sake, it's probably not good, but...
But if he's not here, he must be off to another job.
Yes, that he is. I believe he's dealing with a little unfinished business on our end.
Yes, that means we just have to take care of it ourselves then.
Proposal, I will go. Not only do I have time to address the issue, but also let them escape once. I will finish this.
Mortal Kombat!
Finish her!
Where do I punch to destroy her? In one blow.
Want some help?
No need.
Great. That works for me.
At least he's honest, like, he's not trying to be like, oh no, I can't. Okay, great, fantastic.
Break for me. Hey! Just to be perfectly clear, I'm not going either. I got plenty to keep me busy.
Response, I never expected you to come. Departing now. Wind fire wheels.
I guess imagine she literally exploded here right now. Oh shit, engine blew.
What a go-getter she is. How wonderful. What a pleasure to see such a world-class mobility in person. I'm sure you won't let us down, Kubera, Regent of the North.
Spooky.
I finally have another chance. I have a changed since then. Resolution, I'm gonna let them get away this time.
Wait, does this Nissa have the memory of our Nissa? Because they are both summoned like Nissas? There are lots of Nassur here. More of a Swedish joke for my Swedish fans out there. Hey! On the nose. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh well. She seemed to be in a good mood.
So we can't even get close to Card Skyboulder. And therefore this would be our big breakthrough. I was hoping we would find a way to take Arjuna down there. So much for that.
I knew it. I knew this wasn't gonna work out. It never fails. On a rare occasion I ever tried to actually put a little effort into something, I just end up getting reminded of what a failure I am.
Dude, why does this speak to my heart? And why does that make me sad?
That's pretty much me in a nutshell. Waste of space.
Dude, she's literally my spirit animal right now. Seriously, what the heck? Ganesha, you speak to my heart.
It's not your fault it didn't work out, Ganesha. None of us expected there to be that many Kali there.
Exactly. Mopping won't do you any good, hon. Let's try to stay positive, okay? I agree.
Full.
Can't we just... Dude, can't we just take a big stick, rope, and foo on it, and have Pepe running through there and attracting all the Kalis with his bait? Because Pepe was pretty fast, you know, using this magic tricks. Otherwise, we can use someone else that we can sacrifice, like Eric.
For my part, I was essentially fighting this battle alone until all you came along. Now there is a chance, even with just a small one, for us to go on the offensive. I think that's progress in itself.
Honestly, I like her design here. I would say. I like the turban thing here. I know it's not a turban. What is it called? India. Or is it a turban? Because it looks a little bit different. Because I know there's a very different styles. It's easy to be like, all the cloth around the head, that's turbans, but obviously not. But I think it looks stylish, man. Stylish.
Why don't we rest up for a while? Maybe that will help a good idea to come to us.
Or we get Ash, or well, we don't get Ash on us at this point, but we get Nissa.
Lady Lakshmi, welcome back.
Why did it sound like Miss Piggy?
Thanks for standing guard. Anything to note?
No, everything has been the same as usual here.
see you're all armed here, unlike Ajay and the other people, and beat you. I guess those rumors about you finding Kala instead of just praying were true.
You'll be Lady Lakshmi's companions!
I need to watch more Muppets, man. They are amazing.
Yes, that's right. I'm afraid Lady Lakshmi has been explaining to us many times before and we understood, but eventually we realized that there is something strange about this world and we didn't like it here.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I hope no one is having tinnitus from that.
This has been the way things are for as long as you've known. I'm sure it wasn't easy to see them differently.
I think it wasn't so much more than anything, but I can't even remember the name or the face.
Oh, that's depressing as fuck, man. I mean, it's one thing if you don't remember it literally away, but if you have like this gnawing feeling, like there was someone very important, like,
fuck. Whoever it must have been killed by Kali in the past Yuga. Anyone who Arjuna considered defective, unnecessary, or evil disappear when a new Yuga begins, as if they never even existed. But it makes sense that it would be exceptionally complex to adjust every single parameter in the world that pertained to people who disappeared. I guess not even Arjuna can completely erase the remnants, the holes they leave behind in the heart of the people who cared for them. I have a hole in my heart, man.
Someone's realized they lost someone when they saw the gifts their loved one gave them in their homes.
yeah, okay, so yeah, that makes sense, because I assume it just erased the person and the memories, because that's what the wiping out, not the buildings and stuff like that, I guess. So that would mean that, oh yeah, who the fuck left all these dishes, because it was not me. I knew it! Someone erased a very close member of my family that I'm very furious about now because of the dishes.
At first it don't feel like something's vaguely off, but in time you start to remember them again clearly. Especially the left in the letter with something.
That's sad. And man, how much is you gonna talk? Because I'm gonna keep up with that voice, and I know it's gonna kill people. If not killing me.
Oh my. That is surprisingly careless of him, leaving behind so many physical records like that. Although, maybe Koronskaya is the one behind sadistically cruel touches like that. I certainly wouldn't put it past her.
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I will say, I felt pity for her when she was tortured, because, you know, torture is torture, tortures. If you're gonna kill someone, just make it done right away instead of torture them. That's just not good. But that pity I felt then, I don't feel that anymore. Now, hunt and kill that bitch.
Man, only being able to half remember someone I care about sounds rough.
Isn't it like how Karna and you were?
That is way worse than Asha just forgetting about her dog. Yes, it's painful. Not being able to remember someone once meant so much to you. Unbearably so. That's why you decided to fight back. I think everyone else in our village more or less feels the same way. Lady Lakshmi is one who taught us up to fight. And the friends of hers are friends of ours. Please, come inside. We don't have much, but you're welcome to.
Is she gonna die now?
I appreciate the kind offer, but it's better we stay out of your village for now.
What did that accent come from? Sorry, there's so many voices, and holy shit. I hope that lady dies. I don't mean it. I really don't, but I don't want to do that voice anymore. I don't want to suffer.
Indeed, don't misunderstand. We're very happy to accept your invitations. But we can't very well bring along another guest who was definitely not invited.
Yo, bitches! Nissa's back in the house! Target spotted.
Nissa! Sacre bleu.
Warning, do not call me. But it says Nissa above your... it says Nissa right there.
You may know another Nissa, but I'm not her.
What are you gonna call you? Asen? Asen. Okay, Asen is her name.
Yeah, she's right. That isn't the Nissa you know, or the one who came here with. She's still Crown Prince Nissa, Marshal of the Central Altar, but this one serves Arjuna as one of his Lokapala.
So that's one of the false god's servants? The rumors have it say they'd like to brag about how she shared his vampire with them.
I mean, considering that he had like 33 gods or something like that, I mean, it wouldn't be hard to take one of the gods, just grind it down to dust, and then sprinkle that deity dust onto his like local palace, like
Affirmation. Affirmation? What the fuck? Yes, he had given each of us one of his many divinities. If he is false gods, then so are we.
You nailed it!
Conclusion, that is all I need to know. If you would refuse to obey his laws, then they cannot stand idly by. Assertion, divine punishment is required here.
Guess what? When did you think we could talk with this one? I mean...
Alright, Peperoncino, this is your time to shine. You said she ran off to pursue you back at the mountain where we found Ganesha, yes? Then your job is to draw her attention away from us once more.
I'm pretty sure that's not gonna work now. Last time she didn't see you guys as a threat. I don't think that's the case anymore. Affirmation, that man is no longer my sole target. You are now all equally high priority targets. I will not let any of you escape.
See?
But why? Even if you're a different aspect of her that was summoned, or were embedded with a divinity, you're still Nissa, aren't you? And the Nissa when you always had a strong sense of justice.
I mean, justice is all about subjective views, subject, you know, subjective view. Because it is like, it's the strong that kind of makes the, you know, the rules that are justice. Because they decide what is just and not. I mean, for example, pro-life, pro-choice. Pro-life think they are for justice. Pro-choice think they are for justice. I think pro-life are dumb, but that's my personal opinion, and obviously they are. Pro-life are hypocritical bunch bag of shitaloads. Not all of them, but many are. But that's just my personal opinion. But you know what I mean? It's depending on how the perspective. Like a chameleon's eyes reaching different sides of the building. Building? The view, you know? So yeah. So she still might have strong sense of justice. Not the kind of justice that would benefit us. That's what I wanted to say. I'm terrible sorry going off a random tangent.
In this world, the only measure of some value is whether God deems it worthy or not. He's the sole arbiter of what should and should not be. I think that's inherently unjust. It is spiritual value and feeling, memories, life and death alike. So then how can you...
As I said, I understand obviously, because... Oh man. I'm terrible sorry for talking so much.
Oh my. That was certainly heartfelt. She really learned how to express her anger. You are a product of mankind's arrogance and rationalism. So I'm glad to see such emotion from you. It makes me a bit nervous.
Yeah. Why? She's our beloved eggplant. What's she gonna do? Throw me under the bus? Ha! She won't do that, right? I might have done it once or twice, but it was in self-defense.
Your innocence was your greatest source of strength. Once that's gone, what will you have gained instead?
Yeah, the grime of humanity.
Yes, please tell me something. What do you think of this world? Answer unnecessary. Commencing attack.
Get ready to fight back! Ah!
You got it, master. I can't let you return to your false god now that you know about our village. Prepare to die.
You do realize saying stuff like that makes you sound evil, right?
No, I wouldn't say that per se. I've seen way worse things said being evil.
Anyway, Nissa is a figure in Journal to the West and the investiture of the gods, right?
I think some people also call her Nissa.
Nissa.
Oh man, I can't believe I'm up against someone so famous. Then again, I guess Ganesha right up there too.
To be fair, I never heard about Nissa before this FGO. Maybe I had, but I didn't really pick it up. But I heard of Ganesha, so Ganesha. There, Nissa. Not that I mind Nissa per se, but yeah, you know, I heard of Ganesha before.
Alright, fine. I'll just put in a pico effort like usual.
Pico effort? Yeah, pico effort? What?
It's a word I came up with. It means my usual willingness to try my usual opponent, my wish to avoid responsibility. It's basically all sort of feeling rolled up into one big old mess, okay? Get with it.
That's called anxiety. I say. I call it anxiety. Okay, now we get to pick. Sweet. We're gonna fight a berserker? How strong is she though? That's the question. Do I have any potatoes I can boil here? Or vodkas? Meteor. Roar. Come on, man. Potato. Vodka, where are you? Jansai. Yes! Potato! But I don't want to bully Gareth. Gareth is not... What berserker do we have? Oh, you still have the new servant we got and all that. Aww. Who was the archer? Oh, Paris, yeah. Man, this would be hard because I kind of like them all. I guess we're gonna bully Jason. Because that's kind of like his role in life. Let's see. We're gonna do like... It's a single target, so I'm gonna go with Tell. And also, I did Grail Bart to level 70. Yay! I still, I don't have any more Grails though. But you see, I even level his skills, guys. I don't want to hear any more complaints about that. No. Oh. Also, I rolled after the last FGO stream. That was really fun. I'm gonna try to do more big streams like that. I did get tickets, you know. And I rolled and... I got Lolly Da Vinci! Hey! Surprise! And, oh yeah, I did get Nissa. Yeah, I got Nissa and Da Vinci on 10 tickets. And I did also get, like, a Black Rail craft essence. So I got, like, really lucky with that. And also I did get Nobu Summer recently under the Guda Guda Final Hanoi. So yeah, I've been really, really lucky, man. And I'm happy for that. Let's see. Increase the cage. Now we're gonna give you a useless shit here, man. And hopefully we won't get murdered instantly. Why do I have Artoria there? Screw that. Blackbeard. Aye. But yeah, so I plan to grail Bart to level 90. And I think I got like almost a full crew of pirates right now. Because I have Blackbeard. I have Bart. I have Drake. I have Annie and Mary. Who else? I mean, we have two Annie. We have Summer. I don't think I have the Summer one, right? Oh, come on, man. Six of them? Bro, that's bullshit. Pew pew. Oh my god, you know so much damage! seriously, they can't be serious to think I'm gonna take down 3000 HP and 2 crystals. No fucking way. No fucking way. It's such a cool fucking oh, no, oh my god, you burned them as well? Aren't that a bitch move? Of course it won't have any effect, man. Oh! I forgot it removed buffs. Yay! Dude, this is so nice. Yeah. Oh no, Jason! Potatoes Jason! No, he's dying! Oh my god, I don't get any serious. Oh my god. You know, I wanted Potatoes Jason to die, but I can't. Oh, man, I need to get MP, but I barely get any MP charge because I don't get the triple arts cards. Fucking shit. And of course she's. Oh yeah, she did get the immunity. And I can't remove that either? Yeah, of course. Increase. Oh my fucking god. Suck my ass. That's not fair at all, man. Oh man, I should. Nay, oh man, I forgot to use the crit increase damage from Merlin. Ah, god damn it.
Confrontation.
He's so cool. Eat shit. Oh, you got. How many buffs are you gonna add? Bruh. This is literally bullshit, man. She's just adding more and more shit. That's not how the game is supposed to be, you know? It's supposed to be so balanced in this bullshit. Probably not. Please attack Merlin. Why would you do that? Of course she got the random fucking charge. Oh my god. This is bullshit. Oh my fucking god. They can't just randomly add bullshit like that. Or okay, thank you, I guess. This fight pissed me off, man. Dude, this is dumb as fuck. Ah, man. I'm getting fucking like sweaty here, just how furious and upset I am on a video game. Yes. Rawr. God. Oh man, that was such bullshit. Like, yeah, how about we make this even more shit for you? Okay, I'm gonna go with, I'm borrowing a waiver here. We're just gonna stack in MP, get this. I'm gonna go with then like that. Oh man, this. Okay. Okay.
Okay, gentlemen and noble feathers, what's going on here?
Was that different noble phantoms? What? Yeah, that sounds bullshit then. Why not for you? I mean, it would make sense since she's probably have divinity and her divinity is like from different gods to get different noble phantoms.
I don't think those are noble phantoms. They are probably Baobei depicted in the stature of the gods, so I can understand why she has them. But the Nissa we know has never exhibited this kind of fighting ability. There is something else going on here.
She did say Arjuna shared one of his divinities with her. I suspect the key lies there. This is no natural divine spirit amalgamation like we see with Situnai. This is a case of divine elements simply being fused into an existing being. As difficult as it may be to believe, if one of Arjuna's divinities is truly be able to coexist with a servant spirit origin, that would indeed explain this remarkable increase in the power and abilities. Assuming he gave her one of the local polar regions tasked with defending different directions, I'd say Kubera is probably at the top of the list of possibilities. I don't know what Kubera is. Kubera is the god of wealth and treasures, huh? So that would explain why she has such an abundance of power now. Kubera.
Yeah, I mean, fucking camera freeze.
Not well known in your neck of the woods, Trust me, he's a very important god in India. There are all sorts of stories about him, but they all agree that he was the guardian of the north. He was also known as Dhanapati, the lord of wealth, and as Vaisravana, son of Vishurava. Though in Japan he might be better known as Tamonte or Bishamonten.
Hey! Kekitora, Bishamonten!
Kubera, I think he was Ravana's half-brother. As I recall, he bade Ravana only to lose both in the fight and control of the island of Lanka.
Lanka? Is this my home? You know, because some people call me Lankan. It's almost me! Yay! I have an island! Almost an island.
In that case, he has some connection to me as well, or rather to Sita. Also, maybe that's why he's such a good match for Nissa.
Request, shut up. There is no need to explain. We have to fight.
Dude, I would fucking die laughing and probably be a little bit like, oh shit, that if they're like, yeah, that's probably why Rama is such a good match against Nissa.
Oh shit, you did it!
Still, I will tell you one thing. The divinity god wealth does reside within me.
That's rich coming from you.
Declaration, therefore this can be only end in defeat.
Glowing booby.
Oh, cripes, another behind them. No fair, she decked up in legendary gear and was stealing my starting equipment.
Yeah, dude, it's like when I remember many years ago playing World of Warcraft, I was like level 10-ish or something like that, running around in one of the start zones, and then and maxed gear like level 70 or 60. It was very early in the World of Warcraft. Just right by there and was like standing there. I was like, why is everyone just looking at him? He's one and we are many. So I tried to like charge into that guy, and like as soon as I hit him, he's like and of course it doesn't matter if you're a 5 million level 1s, it doesn't matter, you know, or level 10s, you know, the level difference is like fighting a god getting destroyed.
Gods have immense power far beyond ordinary beings. That's what makes them gods.
Yeah, no shit.
And if Nissa really has been given a divinity, it would be definitely explain how she got so absurdly strong.
But hey, Ganesha, do something. You're a divinity too.
But it's so sad, I can barely stand to watch.
Wow, thank you for the positive feedback.
Are we gonna die?
That would be a plot twist. That our character, Gudako, dies. And we start with a new character. That would be... Oh my fucking god, what's up with all that HP, man? How much is... And it's per... There's so much bullshit! Come on, man! Come on, man. Oh, why? No effect. Don't you see the jungle trees in the background? We are definitely like almost in a jungle. Come on, man. I still think it's bad that it's so limited to jungle only. I think it should be forest. Jungle slash forest. Trees all over the place. You know, I'm just saying. Unpopular opinion, brought by Lana. Oh, dude. Now it depends, how much does this damage reduce? Is it like 10% then I'm okay with it? Is it like 50 or 90%? That's still quite a bit damage, but with all buffs, yeah, that's definitely reduced lots of damage there. Holy shit. Bruh. You know what I think is fun? We got this little heal, and it's healing 600. And she's literally doing like multiple thousand damage per attack. Like, thank you for the beautiful buffs. Increase 600. Oh, that will do that will shame me. I mean, I'm still happy about. Oh boy. It really don't give like this like, wow. Had it been like 2K, that would have been pretty dang. You know? 600, oh boy. Bah. Well, she get HP loss, so that's good, I guess. Okay, Tell me why. Oh, I can debuff her now. Wow. Okay, Shitsozu. Okay, big boss. Man, I want to play more. I need to play. You know what? I'm gonna try to play Metal Gear Solid on the channel one day. And Snake Eater and all that. Oh man. Yeah, they really reduce her damage right now. Holy shit. Excuse me. What kind of bullshit thing did you get now? At least I didn't get stunning and oh, good. Good. Tell, I'm so happy you have the ability, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh man, the buff immunity there. Coming in clutch. My god, that's so little damage. It's sad. No! Oh my fucking god! Yeah! And what? 1 HP? What? That's weird. And I want to bet she will use an MP gain right now. So I'm gonna use this. If she won't, I will be very upset. You know, I'm just saying. Oh my god, that reduced damage is so redonkulous. Yo! Of course you won't use it! You trash! Jesus Christ! Why on earth are you like this? Well, at least I got to get the stun, yeah? And you reduce your HP. My fucking god. Oh, dude. This is so random. Like, it feels like everything is going so weird. Like, 1 minute we reduced everything, then you know, it's like all our abilities and everything is literally all over the fucking place. And I'm so utterly confused, man. I don't know how to compute. Decrease. Oh, that's good, right? Oh, nay, fuck me. I forgot she don't give. Ah, Bashu! You little shit lord. I forgot you don't. Oh my god. Fuck. I forgot she don't give. You give it to people now. She became so selfish. Fuck. Well, Blackbeard's in the back line. Ray. I'm gonna do like this. I hate this. You know, they really messed up the, you know, the temp. Well, how to, it makes it nearly impossible to predict. Because previous fight, she suddenly gained an NP shard and got full shard and could use. Now she don't. It's like, you literally need to guess what the fuck. Oh my god. Tiger! Yay! Fuck you, oh god. Whew. But yeah, you know, it feels like just so insane. Like, I literally survived simply because, like, strong characters. No real big planning here, because I don't know what the fuck to plan. I don't know how to plan this shit. My brain can't handle this.
You noticed too, haven't you, Master? The fight was clearly...
Nissa, why?
That was an incredible display of wealth and fortune. It almost makes me envy you, but... You took it too far. Even with all of your abundance, you were spending it faster than you could replenish it.
Ah. You know, I thought the way you were burning through your items in Familiar, you were doing it on purpose.
You went out of your way to use more of your power than necessary. You made sure to use so much that not even the god of wealth could recover from the loss. Why? Kubera is the god linked to my father. Huh? In China, Crown Prince Nissa's father is known as Tu Tali Tian. Let's get it. Tu Tali Tian Wang, aka pagoda-bearing Heavenly King Li, aka Li Jun. Dude, that's a funky ass name. Stylish. And in Japan, Li Jing is considered to be the same as figures mentioned before, Tamoten and Bishamonten. There's a lot of cross-pollination between Taoist lore and Buddhist myth when it comes to God like this, so it can be difficult to make sense. But the long and short of it, we can be pretty sure that Li Jing and Hindu god Kubera are one and the same. And I, of course, have connection to my father. Confusion, there is something inside of you I hold in my chest. I do not know what to call this feeling I hold towards my father.
What does all that mean?
She got feelings, the robot got feelings in the end.
The details are a little different between journey to the west and the investiture of the gods.
Investitures, man, that's a funky word.
But basically, Nissa was born with tremendous power and wrecked a lot of things even as a baby. Her father acted in anger and fear, and Nissa lost her body as a result.
What?
She was later reborn into a new being thanks to the Buddha and Taiji Senran. Well, the real story might be more complicated than that, but that's an actual picture of the central relationship.
So her father destroyed her? Yikes. Gods, man. Family ties there is so weird. Either they kill each other or fuck each other.
Plus, they say Nissa's father is still afraid of her power, so...
I'm Crown Prince Nissa, Marshal of the Central Altar. I'm not Li Jing. It's therefore impossible for me to tell what I think and feel now both of beings being combined with me. But I can be certain about this. It is not right for Li Jing to exist inside Nissa. It is utterly preposterous. Truth, such a being can never be me. Truth, that is not how I'm meant to function.
Yeah, that's pretty depressing. That's why you burn yourself out. You can accept what you become.
But why take such a roundabout approach to suicide?
Good point. If you wish to end your life, you could have done it in your numerous ways. For example, you could have fought back against the god who made you that way with all your might. Since he trusted you enough to bestow you with power, you should have plenty of chance to attack him if you choose. I considered that, of course, but deemed impossible. His divine power is just too great. And if I lost, he might decide to raise my consciousness for being defective. Then I would truly become nothing more than a puppet with a Nissa body and Kubera's power. Ah, that's sad. Conclusion, that would be a fate worse than death.
If you ended up as a berserk thanks to the violent side of you being the most prevalent in your manifestation, that would probably also mean that your feelings about your father is stronger and fresher than usual, Nissa. Which would explain why you just didn't want to deal with it.
Yes, I tried not to think about it at first. I buried my feelings deep down and did my best to forget them. But then I saw her. Our Nissa. The moment I saw her, I felt like I had been cursed. Aww. I was overcome with rage and hatred and envy, so much so that I couldn't stop myself from destroying her. I could not stand the idea of another me, a truer me, being out there. I could not accept it, but destroying her did nothing to lift my curse. Dude, that's sad. I could no longer ignore my incompleteness. I could no longer stand how ugly I was. That's why I did this. Elaboration. It was not you who destroyed me. I destroyed me. Man, but music, man. I can't say I approve of what you did, but I can understand it. That is fine. If nothing else, I was able to avoid the worst possible outcome. For that, I thank you. But I will not apologize. The one who I should apologize is no longer here. The effect should just disappear. For the first time, I understand the logic. The effect in Nissa mixed up with her father will disappear. That's how it should be. Salvation. I will now return in the next Yuga.
You're a servant of God. You have the right to say that. My lover is gone now. How dare you say we're defective? How dare you say they deserve to disappear?
Oh man, she needed to pop up right in this emotional moment. God damn it. Yeah, I agree, Tifa.
Apology, I have no way of knowing that. All I'm saying is, for those of us ashamed of our defectiveness, getting to disappear can be kind of salvation.
Hang on, if you're really grateful to that, then give us some info before you disappear. It can be about anything. Are you not the other Lokapala? Oh, we want to know about God Skyboulder too.
The giant cube, truth unknown. I know nothing about it either, nor do I know who might know something.
Damn, I was afraid you would say something like that. God damn it.
The Lokapala are servants that he bestowed with divinity. If you defeat them, those divinities should disperse, like mine is.
So we can whittle down their force by taking them out, huh? That's definitely good to know. Whenever we develop a face-off with our hero, not having to also fight 3 servants with godly powers at the same time will be a huge help.
Yay! Can you tell us anything about the other Lokapala? Answer, Ash is a special case. He goes around on his own, fighting battles in place of Arjuna. The others watch over different regions. They sometimes assemble under Arjuna's order, but in general, they keep to their assigned area. There are only 3 Lokapala, so each one covers a wide swath of land. I do not know what happened to the gods who were originally meant to guard the different directions.
There are supposed to be 8 Lokapala, 1 for each cardinal direction. I wonder if their divinities are still inside Arjuna because he doesn't need them. What all of you Lokapala do exactly, and which direction do you oversee?
Answer, we watch over people, guard against the revolt, and take care of the sacred beasts. My tours stretch over everything from the north to the southeast. The old man handles everything from the north to the southwest. And the young man handles everything from the southeast to the southwest. The old man is William Tell, an archer. And the young man is Asclap, a caster.
Man, dude, just getting revealed like this, like, nothing like grand, like, William Tell. What? Ah, Nissa spoiling the beans like. Oh man, that was. God damn it, that's a bit sad to be honest. You know, poor Nissa. Guess we're gonna go for the kill of this one. William Asclepius, William Tell. I'm gonna go with William Tell because he's my boy.
Sweet, we got his true name. Times may have changed, but he's still one of the most famous arts in history. Maybe we should look for a few apples you can shoot off your head.
As a rule, servants are usually summoned in their prime. So his middle-aged appearance must be because that time in his life when his skills were at their peak.
And then there's Asclepius. That must be the servant in the hood.
He was one of the Greek heroes who sailed on the Argo. He's known as a father of medicine and is still worshipped in some circles today.
Yeah, he's even his symbol with the staff and snake he uses in hospitals today.
Interestingly, neither of these heroic spirits have any connection to India whatsoever.
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
But now they've been given the divinity and power of Indian gods. I wonder what effects it has on their abilities.
Answer unknown. I never paid much attention to their abilities. I did not need to. Oh, I report I reached my limit. Outsider, no, Master Chaldea. Maybe we will meet again sometime. Someday. And if we do, let it not be this defective version of me. I will be the other, pure me.
Dude, that's sad. God, man.
Just because a servant is given divine power, that doesn't necessarily mean they will see it as a good thing. If anything, it was that power that made her saw herself as defective. See herself. Yes, even servants are no exceptions. Knowing what you need, what you don't, what to keep, what to discard. I think everyone has to decide those things for themselves because no two people are exactly alike. As no one else plays unilaterally choose them for you. God. You had the very right to say that you did do that, Lucapala. I can more than understand your anger at someone deciding to cut themselves off from this world after they've been going around doing the same to others. All I'm saying is that the ones serving the god have their reasons as well. As that girl just said, it's not right for a single entity, even God, to make a decision for the entirety of the world. Yes, you're right. Beside the important thing is that you and our comrades succeed in defeating one of Lucapalas. This is a good celebration. I'll go tell the others.
Oh god, go away. Yes, thank you.
Not only did the defeat one of Lucapala, you even learned the true names of the two other servants. This is a most welcome turn of events, Lado. It feels like the car inferior link blocking our way moved aside. We finally got to floor it and leave it dumb in the dust. Another one bites the dust.
Dude, when do we get race car Gordolf servant?
Now we just have to keep our momentum and all the way to the finish line.
You're not really much of a good at gogging mood, huh? We're not exactly celebrating here.
Maybe we should. We actually defeated one of the Lucapalas, you know. We need to cheer up. It was sad, but...
No, wait, my god's power tells me that they're really going on here. You did God's mood here and just ignored it. Neats like me aren't too good at that sort of social stuff. Though I guess you could also call it pretty minor skill.
Would it mind not psychoanalyzing me right where I can hear you? Especially when you're going to be so spot on. As a commander, I merely offered my assessment of the present situation.
A servant doesn't get to choose who summons them. While this was very unfortunate for Nissa, it worked out for us. If she hadn't purposely worn herself down, I don't think we could have avoided taking some heavy losses.
Dude, consider how she whipped my ass in the first round. Like, yeah, she would definitely destroy me otherwise.
I agree. It doesn't feel like we won so much as she let us win.
Nissa was a special case, since she just happened to be a special connection to the Indian divinity she was given. I don't think we can count on anything similar happening with the Lucapala who don't have ties to India, Probably not.
Agreed, Ash was a significant threat, even when we were only trying to get away. His regenerative abilities and his mortality were both on a scale I've rarely seen.
Oh, he's immortal too? That sucks. How am I supposed to be that?
As for the other servants, we should assume they are at least powerful as Nissa would have been if she made better use of Kabir's power, if not more so.
We will figure something out. I'm so happy-go-lucky, man. Yeah.
That's it? Actually, if you deliberately try to stay positive or just hopeless optimist.
No, I'm just dumb and living on luck.
Still, if nothing else, at least we made a bit of progress. Eliminating one of the divinities under our unit's control is victory no matter how you look at it. Though of course, it's still too early to say how much value or significance this victory portends. Actually, now that you mention it, I think I do feel a little lighter. That indescribable pressure we have felt hindering us in this world. That strange feeling that something is off, that has been preventing us from finding our footing. It feels like it's not quite as bad now. It seems safe to assume that eliminating the Locopolas improved the state of the world somehow. Oh, so we get buffs now? Cool. Needless to say, if we're going to defeat Arjuna, we'll need to reduce his overwhelming power and find a way to draw out more of our own. If eliminating Lokopal can achieve both at once, that would truly be killing two birds with one stone. But if we kill like more than that, he'd be like Arjuna, like, oh, they killed my Lokopalas, I need to help them. Like, Then again, he's god machine, so I don't think he cares really.
Forget birds or stones. At this point, that looks to be our only possible path to victory, period. So I guess we just have to make our way down a little bit at a time. Journey of 1,000 miles and all that. In other words, our next course of action is try to take out all other Lokopalas. Yay! And luckily we know where we can probably find them. Sure, they may be just very general direction, but it's still better than having no lead at all. Plus, I bet the towns and villages in those areas will know something.
Sounds good to me. Let's roll.
According to Nissa, Ash moves around freely on his own, so going after him won't be an option. So the question is, who do we pursue first? William Tell or Ass? Clapius?
That's a no-brainer. Dodge is clearly the higher priority target.
Why is that?
Isn't that obvious? We can't have him sniping Lan now, can we?
True.
She's the cornerstone of our whole operation here, after all. I may be personally blessed by the goddess of fortune, but Lan is not holding key to... There is their wonder. I can't talk. Therefore, we should take out the archer first to eliminate the risk of Lan being taken out at a distance and ensure his safety.
I understand how you feel, but I'm not sad that choice is so clear-cut. We shouldn't let our king rush along into danger just because we are wary of the Rook.
No, I understand. It's a question who has a greater advantage. The fact is we currently have no server excel in mid to long-range combat. And remember, Nocturnal lineup is close to mid-range fighters. If we were to go after Archer first, we should end up struggling to pin him down, only to have him really throw a wrench in the works by calling in reinforcements.
Agreed. That is a distinct possibility.
Cardinal Islands tend to be excellent mages, but they are certainly not known for their prowess in battle. Being an excellent mage doesn't automatically make you an excellent warrior, after all. No, most guys fight by laying a cunning traps and collecting information outside of battles to stack the deck in their favor.
Yeah, we know that.
So in head-to-head battle, they likely to fall on a step behind compared to an archer. We can drag them out in such a brawl, we should have a good chance of defeating them. Essentially, our goal would be to reduce our enemy force by going after weaker opponents first.
That would leave the archer's threat looming over us. But that has been no less true all this time. I believe we can minimize the risk by taking measures against any attempts at sniping and eliminate Casa as quickly as possible.
Then it's settled. We go after Carson first.
I can't believe it.
What can't you believe? As a fellow shopster, I demand it.
Dude, I like Gordolf, man. Yes, and I'm in the shopster club, man.
Hey, I want you to know that I'll have all the extra weight at respect for Ganesha. Anyway, I was just surprised that you wouldn't act like a decent commander for once. You really do know the difference between servant classes, don't you, Kachi?
Gachi?
That's it, that mission thinks I'm like Karl Gotch, the undisputed god of pro wrestling. Wait, Karl Gotch, is that a real person? I don't know wrestling, man. Karl Gotch was a Belgian-born German-American professional wrestler trainer, best known for his ring name Karl Gotch. Bruh. Dude, I mean, seriously, Gordy here, he knows stuff, man. That's rather elegant nickname you come up with there, young lady. That's appreciated. But to be clear, I've been studying these sort of things ever since I knew I was going to be next director of Chaldea. After all, it would be quite farce if Chaldea's top brass didn't know the first thing about this crucial heroic spirit summoning system. Isn't that right, Carolite?
Yes, Director, I know you've been studying diligently every day since we left Russia.
What? No. These things are all along. I'm nothing if not a capable commander after all. Regardless, now we easily know as much as a newly minded master. Furthermore, I've also taken another look at Lan's reports. By this point, I can quickly calculate each class trait, the cost of summoning given assignment, and about the strain placed on the nervous system and mystic code. With just one hand and a common pocket calculator. Incidentally, Lan, you'll be getting hungry in about 3 hours, so you make sure you have some rations ready to go.
So calculated rate must burn calories.
Dude, bro, what the fuck, man? Gordy is like big brain. Man, I'm so proud of Gordy, man. Even the calculate, yeah, the Mars burnt calories, like, bro.
Yes, very impressive. Now, can we get back on track? So we'll be going after Asclepius first, Nissa said he's in charge with South, but how do we go about finding him?
I'm told there is a town in the south. If his job includes keeping an eye on the people in his region, there's a strong chance he'll show up there.
In that case, we should be able to ask someone in the village where to find it. Okay, sounds like a plan to me.
Good, alright, Lan, your next mission is to head south. Find the caster Asclap and defeat him by clapping his ass.
Oh, and don't worry. Yours truly, the beautiful Miss Da Vinci, will be holding an extensive lecture on Greek heroes to give you something to listen to on the way.
Yay! That sounds like fun, man. I like that.
Yes, more quartz, more arrows.
Can I finally, like, increase effect on...
Nani?
That's nice. That's nice. But can I tell?
Yes, I can.
Oh my god, I can only get one. Oh my bruh. Dude, I hate this, man. And holy shit, it's expensive. I maxed out one of Drake's skills yesterday. Yeah, you see, Voyage of the Storm. And it's so insane! Fucking what the fuck, man? Now I understand why I keep with low tier servants. Well, low stars, because they are cheap. And I'm so greedy. Let's see, which one was this? This was the inflict skill seal, gain large amount of stars. I think it's better to get this one first, right? Increase art card effectiveness, after all, so we're gonna do that. Man, I need more, like, more of those fucking arrowheads, man. And then we get in that, and then we got one finally at level 10. Oh man, it's gonna take forever. So that was the thing. But yes, I will be cutting for now, and I will be back with more FGO later on. So thank you for watching. See you later, and have a continued super great day.